junior defenseman, Evan Zick. Number 21,
what kind of view do you have down that way?
Phil McSorley. Number 27, a senior forward, Ryan Hayes. And number 20, a freshman goalie, Matt Rock.
Okay, they're doing
Number 7, a junior forward, Sean Hoff. Number 8, a sophomore forward defenseman, Dave Dahlback.
Is it off center? It's off kilter. Where you got one of the legs wrong? Try to lengthen that.
A junior defenseman, Jake Murray. Number 14, a junior defenseman, Andrew Bronson. Number 20, a senior forward, Nate Miner. Number 21, a freshman forward, Caleb Bushkin. Number 24, a sophomore forward, Joel Broberg. Number 26, a senior defenseman, Kyle Wozniak. Number 27, a freshman defenseman, Brett Bukowski. Number 29, a junior forward, Mitch Contney. And number 31, a senior goalie, Matt Miller.
Does he know where to come?
And now, the starting lineup for the Hudson Raiders will be the visitors on the scoreboard. In goal, a sophomore, number 1, Garrett Patrick. And defenseman, number 17, a senior, Kaya Kostic. The other defenseman, number 19, a senior, Josh Taylor.
Okay, well, I gotta.
At a wing, a sophomore, number 8, Ryan Dow. At a forward, number 18, a senior, Cody Johnson. The other wing, a senior, number 20, Taylor Zeisselhoff. The Hudson Raiders, Mike Southpaw, and assistant coach Chris Dog. And now the starting lineup for the Superior Spartans. In goal, a junior, number 1, Joel Pettengill. And a defenseman, number 11, a sophomore, Jake Paulus.
Okay, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the New Richmond Sports Center, where Hudson Raiders and the Superior Spartans are getting ready to face off here for the right to play in the state tournament in Madison next weekend. This is Dave Drewiski and Paul Wiggins bringing you the game for the Hudson Blue Line Club. Big matchup here tonight, Paul. These are the two power programs in northern Wisconsin. Superior, who seems to have a birthright to go to the state tournament, and the Hudson Raiders, who've really developed a strong program over the last decade and are seeking to go to the state tournament for the 4th time in this decade. We're at a rink that's very familiar to Hudson players, as New Richmond is one of their arch rivals all the way from when they start playing hockey. It's good hard ice here, a cold rink. Both teams are fast and skilled, so we should be seeing a great hockey game here tonight. Superior was number 1 seed in the section. Hudson was number 2. And now we'll go to break for the national anthem. fast end-to-end game tonight. These two teams have played each other earlier this year. Hudson traveled up to Superior. During December, Superior skated away with a 3-1 win at Westman Arena. Hudson's a very different team this second half of the year. They come in with an 11-1 record in their last 12 games. They have comparable records coming in. Superior 14-7-1, Hudson 15-6-1. Both these groups of kids grow up playing in Minnesota. The Hudson kids play their youth hockey in District 8 in Minnesota, which is the eastern and southern Twin Cities suburbs. Superior kids play in the Duluth area against the likes of Duluth East, Cloquet, Germantown, and some of the other northern Minnesota powers. Both teams are deep. Superior and Hudson will skate 3 lines. Superior came into the game rated number 5 in state. They've been in the top 10 all year. I think it's a credit to the rich tradition that Superior has and the tough schedule they play. Hudson's also played a tough schedule that accounts for a number of their losses. So Superior's bringing out a checking line against Hudson. And this is number 23, McCoshin, taking the face off. So we got Superior's been coming hard into the zone. That's Chris Bishop carrying it. Puck comes over. Now comes out of the zone. This Evan Husebo. Josh Perrin up. To Phil McSorley off his skates and down into the corner. Bishop over there to ring it around for his running mate. Battling for the puck, coming over to Jake Perrin. Perrin with the puck. Sends it long to McSorley. McSorley dumps it in, and Hudson will do a line change. Hudson will run primarily with 3 defensemen. The pairing out here right now. There's an opportunity in the front for number 21, Contney. He's the second leading scorer on the team. Shot in front, knocked down by Caleb Kostick. Hudson beat number 4 rated River Falls in the first round of the sectionals. Superior had a relatively easy time playing Amory and Webster and winning those games by a combined score of 16-4. Hudson won a very exciting game on Tuesday night against River Falls, 3-2. So now face off Cody Johnson down in the zone, facing off against Luther. Johnson's shot goes right off the face-off behind the net. Puck comes back to Perrin. Perrin chips it up, where it's picked up by Contney. Puck sent back into the zone by Dow. Zick takes Luther off the puck, and now Johnson comes out with it. Johnson sends it wide to Perrin. Perrin chips it into Superior zone. Perrin after it. Perrin's a 2-time All-Conference player. He was first-team All-Conference again. He's also an All-Conference football player. Here's Ryan Dow sending the puck over to Johnson. Johnson sends it in on net. It's steered over to the side by Pettengill. Superior used actually 4 different goalies during the year. Late in the season, they've settled in on Pettengill, who is a junior, and he has their 2 playoff wins. Hudson on the other side. Garrett Patrick has played all but 3 periods this year. There's a hard shot. Deflected in front. And Superior draws first blood. So good hard shot, deflected in front. Superior goes up. I believe that was number 15, Kalenda, that took that shot. I didn't get the number of the guy who deflected it. Looks like Hoff got that, number 7. One thing you can count on Superior is doing is playing very... Okay, that was Tallis, the defenseman, slipped in there, so it was Bushkin that made that shot. Dushkin, number 21. So Superior jumps out to an early lead here. Hudson appears a little nervous here. Guys uncharacteristically mishandling pucks. I expect them to settle down here. That was an excellent play by Superior to get that first goal. Shot sent in front. Kostick gets it up to Patrick. Patrick sends it to neutral ice. See a number of familiar names on this Superior team. Number 27, Bukowski, is a brother of, had a brother that was a defenseman on a state championship and a couple state runner-up teams for Superior. Got a face-off on neutral ice right in front of us. Cody Johnson taking the face-off against number 23, McCoshin. We have a draw on that face-off. Puck comes over to Johnson. Johnson in the zone. Tried to get a pass. Had Dow streaking in down the slot. There's Zarfus with it, trying to get it to Dow. Dow sends it out to Perrin. Perrin right back in front, knocked down by McCoshin. McCoshin sends it out. Kevin Zick, one of certainly the smallest of the Hudson defensemen, but he gets the most hits of anyone on the team.
Hey, Reds up. Hey, go, 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 go.
Okay, puck knocked down by Johnson. Oh, just skated over by Zarfus. Hand pass, which is legal in the defensive zone. Puck comes out. Zick keeps it in. Puck chipped in by Zarfus, and that will bring an offside and a face-off. The player to watch for Superior is little number 6, Pat Dahlbeck. He's a 3-year varsity player for Superior. He's their leading scorer coming in. 47 points in the regular season. He has another 6 in the playoffs for 53 points. Excellent production. This line, centered by Evan Husebo, has been very productive in the second half of the season for Hudson. They do a great job forechecking, very unselfish. Hudson's Dardine sends it over to McSorley. McSorley sends it into the zone. There's Husebo leaving it for Dardine. Dardine tries to get it up, but those guys really battle. McSorley going back in. Hudson changed their forecheck about midway through the year to go to a lot more aggressive forecheck, and that's really helped their success. Here's Dahlbeck coming out of the zone. Dahlbeck ridden off the puck. And there's going to be a penalty called on Hudson. Dahlbeck's got it. With Kostick touching the puck, there'll be a face-off. There'll be a hook on Husebo. So Husebo goes to the box. And Superior goes on a power play. One thing you'll notice about Superior, they really use all the ice. They move the puck well. Hudson's had an effective penalty kill. This is Minor taking the face-off against Johnson. Johnson wins that. Perrin sends it around, comes over to McCoshin. There's puck stolen by Cody Johnson. Johnson in, shot high. Bishop back defending for Superior. Cody has scored, I think, 3 shorthanded goals this year. There's a shot off the side of the net. Puck slides over. Bishop. Okay, Superior called for being in the crease, so that'll bring the face-off outside the zone. One thing you'll see, Superior loves to park their forwards right on the edge of the crease, and the D's will send low, hard shots on net. They're trying to get deflections, just like we saw in that first goal. Johnson taking the face-off against Luther. Puck comes back. Patrick knocks it down. Kostick brings it hard around the boards. Kept in. Johnson nearly picked his pocket. Puck comes off. There's McCoshin leaving it back in. McCoshin slides from center out to the blue line. Now puck comes out to Bishop. Bishop over to McCoshin. McCoshin shot in front. Big rebound there. Hudson didn't clear. And number 5, Luther, puts it home. So power play goal for Luther. And Superior jumps out to a 2-0 lead. I thought Kostic had that rebound. Luther got a stick on it and put it in the wide open net. So Hudson back even strength now. Well, this is certainly Zach Feinlich out centering this line for Hudson. Well, we'll see. Hudson has not played from behind very often this year. We'll see what kind of courage they have to come back in. There's Mergen with the puck. Mergen drops it for Dahlbeck. That's Dave Dahlbeck. Pat Dahlbeck is number 6. Well, the puck goes out of play. Okay, we'll switch lines now. Superior's got a checking line centered by McCoshin out here to play against Hudson's top line. Puck comes back to Perrin. Perrin sends it up. Puck goes into the Superior zone. Bishop sends it around. Now Bishop still got the puck. Flipped it around. There's a puck knocked down with a high stick, and that'll bring a face-off out of the Superior zone. Well, Hudson really hasn't been able to set up in the Superior zone. Superior moving the puck well. That high stick brings a face-off all the way down to the Hudson zone. Face-off down there. Luther, the puck comes out. Dahlbeck sends it back. The guy in a point. Puck comes out. They're knocked down by McSorley. McSorley push it in the. Okay, here's Dahlbeck coming out. Dahlbeck throws it down into the far side of the Hudson rink. Contney goes back to get it. Contney floored by Perrin. Perrin tried to slip it over cross ice to his wings, but it's kept in by Contney. There it's gloved by Patrick. And we'll have another face-off. Hudson will bring out Johnson line here. Superior definitely doing matchup here. They leave McCoshin out to face off against Johnson. Superior out to a quick 2-0 lead here against race between Dow and Tolas. Chipped out of play and will bring a face-off down in the Superior zone. In Superior, you always see them in position. They use plenty of ice. They move the puck well. Good all-around skills on the part of the team. Hudson just needs to settle down and start creating some offense. Puck comes out. McCoshin sends the puck too long. Now Kostic dumps it in on net. Good hard low shot, steered wide by Pettengill. Johnson battling with it. Johnson comes around, sends it out. Shot by Zick went wide. There's Kostic trying to shot in front, deflected wide by Pettengill. Puck taken out of the zone by McCoshin. McCoshin sends it around the boards. The puck sent in front, kicked wide by Josh Perrin. Now Zick after it. Zick backhands, kept in by Dahlbeck. Now the puck flipped high in the air, comes back to Zick in the Hudson zone. Zick skates it through neutral ice and dumps it in the Superior zone. Hudson does a line shift. Their puck comes wide. Perrin did a nice job denying that pass. Dalbeck, the most dangerous member of the Spartans, was streaking down the slot. Now puck comes wide to Perrin. Perrin, puck taken off his stick by Bukowski. Now Patrick over after the puck. Tried to leave it for Drewski. Drewski skated by it. Quick outlet pass to Dalbeck. Dalbeck dumps it in the zone. And Kostic goes to pick it up. Patrick Garrett over to brother Mitch. Now the puck comes back. Kostic's got it. He sends it over to off the skates of Patrick. Kept in the zone. And Dalbeck comes away with it. Oh, great opportunity there. Dalbeck shot on goal. Younger brother Dave Dalbeck slipped in but shot it wide of the net. Another good opportunity for Superior. Puck comes wide from Beinlich to Mitch Patrick. Patrick shot deflected off into the corner. Picked up over there by Miner. Oh, Superior just slides the puck in on net. There's Cody Johnson with it. Johnson sends it up to Zarfus. Zarfus stick handles around Miner. Now Kostic in on a 2-on-2 hard shot. Deflected wide by Pettengill. There's Dow trying to center for Johnson. Puck picked up in front. Sent wide by Dushkin. Now a big pile up in the middle of Zick and Dushkin. Now here's Contney. Contney with a shot. Boy, Contney, I don't know how he found the corner. Fought off the attempted check there by Zick. Flipped the shot high into the near corner. And Superior wasting no time. Jumping off to a big 3-0 lead. It'll be Contney all alone. Number 15. Linda's the other wing on that supposedly checking line for Superior. That was a great shot. Husebo skating over the puck. Kalinda fought. It was 15 against 15. Zick against Kalinda. Kalinda. There's a race for the puck. This will be an ice. Husebo unable to track it down. So Superior on 2 even strength goals and 1 power play goal has jumped out to a 3-0 lead on Hudson. Here's Husebo now taking the face off against Luther. Puck comes over to Jake Perrin. Perrin sends it up to McSorley. McSorley gets it out of the zone. Dalbeck sends it back to his D, who dumps it into the zone. Kostic moves it quickly over to Perrin. Perrin leaves it for McSorley. McSorley battling. And now the puck comes on the stick of Dalbeck. There's the puck knocked down with a high stick by Perrin. And that'll be another face-off down in the Hudson zone. So Spears made the most of their opportunities. 3 shots, 8 shots, 3 goals. The last one by Kalinda was a beautiful shot. Really didn't think there would be room to get that by. It looked like Patrick had a good angle on him. Here's Johnson taking the face off against Luther. Puck comes over to Zarfus. Zarfus tried to get it up. There's Kostic. No, puck coming in front. There's a little backhander. Puck held by Patrick. Well, this first line for Superior with Dalbeck, Luther, and Contney has racked up over 100 points this year. Very similar to the Hudson's first line. There's Josh Perrin kicking the puck over. Zarfus and Johnson battling, comes back to Perrin. Perrin flips it out. Oh, race for the puck. Pettengill knocks it off. There it comes out behind him. Oh, Dahl just skated over that puck. That would have been an easy goal for Hudson. It's going to take something like that to get the Hudson guys' confidence up and get them back into this game. A long pass chipped at just before center ice, so that'll be an ice on Superior. Well, Superior's had somewhat of an up and down game season this year. That a couple games before playoffs started, they played Duluth East, which is one of the top teams in Minnesota. Very close, losing by a 4-2 score. There's Patrick back there battling. Do an effective job pinning his man up. Now Dahlbeck, the younger Dahlbeck, Dave, gets it out of the zone. Kostic sends it back in. Finally tags up. Now the puck comes out to Miner. Miner sends it down where Zick gets his pocket picked. Now Beinlich in to help out. Zick over to pick the puck. Tries to get it up to Drewski. Now the puck's stolen by Miner. Miner sends it over to Dahlbeck. Dahlbeck shot deflected into the corner by Patrick. There Bukowski tried a shot, knocked down in front. Here's Kostic carrying the puck out of the zone. Kostic in with speed. Leaves it for Drewski. Drewski's shot went wide. Puck comes up to Kalenda. Kalenda taking off the puck hard. Comes over beneath us here. There's Perrin leaving it for Cody Johnson. Johnson carrying in the Superior zone. Johnson through traffic. Got leveled as he went and tried to get that shot off in front. Looks like he's hurt his shoulder or something. Out of the. Now Cody stays out. Zarfus uses the boards to get around 3-on-1 here for Hudson. Zarfus skated over the puck. The puck now iced by Spear. That really set up well. Hudson with a 3-on-1. Both Zarfus and Dow going in. Johnson drove to the net and got sandwiched down there before he could get a good shot off. Okay, Hudson switches lines, as does Superior. Husebo facing off against Luther. Puck shot off the face-off. Perrin knocks it down. Perrin sends it back into the corner. Shot left. Nice setup there. Adam Gardine left it for Phil McSorley. McSorley couldn't get a lot of wood on that. Puck just trickled into the net where it was covered up by Pettengill. We've got 3:12 left in the game. Hudson switches their Ds. Puck gets knocked back in the corner. Bukowski loses it to McSorley. No, Jardine with it, leaves it back. Oh, this is a good forechecking line of Hudson's. Dumped back in the corner with McSorley giving chase. Rides Bukowski off of it. There's Jardine battling. Puck taken away from him and sent over. Now Spear skates it out. This is Dahlbeck. Dahlbeck trying to stick handle through. Perrin emerges with it. Here's puck. McSorley just about squeaked it by Bukowski. Now Bukowski sends it to center ice and down into the Hudson zone. Puck dumped down into the Spear zone. Hudson changes lines here. Bishop with the puck. Hudson forcing the play. Puck high up by the net. Almost came down on Cody Johnson's stick. Comes out to Perrin. Perrin shoots it in front. Knocked down by Bishop. There's McCaution sending it out. Good outlet pass to Kalenda. And now Plunkett sends it down in behind the Hudson net. Perrin with it. Perrin leaves it for Zarfus. Zarfus picks the puck up, sends it a little long for Johnson and trickles into the Superior zone. Johnson in battling with Tolis. Johnson run into the boards. Oh, Zarfus came around, nearly had a turnaround shot. There's Kalenda coming out. Kalenda around Zick. Kalenda's probably the biggest player on the Superior team. I know he's 3 years on varsity. Kalenda loses a puck. Now Zick after it. Zick up to Zarfus. Zarfus pivots right at the blue line, trying to get it over to Dow. Dow with the puck, leaves it for Kostic. Kostic skates it out of the zone. And puck taken away at neutral ice. Puck comes back. There's Beinlich with the puck, sends it over for Zick. Zick dumps it into the Superior zone and Hudson switches up. Minute left here in the period. Bukowski sends it long, taken by Perrin at neutral ice. Perrin backhands it in. Bukowski again with the puck, brings it around to his partner Mergen. Now Superior clears to Dahlbeck. Dahlbeck into the zone with speed. There's an offside on Superior. So 46 seconds left here. Hudson had a couple of plays that looked like they'd get good scoring chances on, but Superior covered up well right in front of the net. Superior enjoying a 10-4 shot advantage here in the late going here in the first period. And Johnson needs to put his mouth guard in, so he's being sent out of the face-off circle. Dow will take the face-off against Luther. Puck comes back, sent in on net. Perrin battling over there. Perrin kicks it up. Now puck comes back. That's Luther with it. Tried to send it in front. Picked up by Perrin. Perrin's attempted clearing pass. No, shot taken by Dow. Chips it out. Dow around his man. Bishop sends it in front. Johnson slipping in the crease. Could almost got a stick on that. Puck comes around. Picked up by McCoshen. McCoshen sends it up. There's an ice on Superior. So with 11 seconds left, one more face-off down in the Superior zone. Well, Hudson finally seems to have settled down and playing good hockey now, but Superior really has capitalized on the opportunities they have to jump out to this 3-0 first period lead. There's Johnson sending the puck. Bishop's got it, and just intent to kill the remainder of the period off. As Dahlbeck sends it in front, shot wide by Contney, and that ends the first period. Well, somewhat of a surprising first period to us here. We thought these teams matched up real well. Hudson came out looking a little bit nervous. Superior capitalized for 3 scores in the period. So we'll recap the scoring when we come back at the start of the second period. But the good thing is Hudson looks to have settled down and is starting to play their game. We know Superior is going to be disciplined. We know they're going to be hard to score on, but hopefully they can generate some good chances. The best scoring chances Hudson's had in this period were a shorthanded near one-on-one that Cody Johnson had, as well as a couple of good attempts in front by Johnson and Zarfus. So 3-0 for Superior, 10-4 shot advantage, and we'll be back with you at the start of the second period. Okay, well, welcome back to the New Richmond Sports Center here, where the Hudson Raiders and the Superior Spartans are getting ready to face off for the second period of this sectional championship game here. The winner of this game goes on to Madison next week for the WIAA state tournament. Superior came out showing a lot of poise and confidence, like a team that's been here many times before, which they have. Hudson making their first trip to the sectional final game in about 4 years. Superior has jumped out to a 3-0 lead on Hudson. First goal came early at the 2:08 mark when Tallis put it in a deflection on a shot by Dushkin from the point. Husbo went in the penalty box for Hudson at the 4:57 mark, and about a minute later, Superior's Luther put in a rebound shot from McCoshen, and Superior came out. There's a tip in front. Zarfus' tip went just over the pads of Pettengill. Superior did jump out to that 3-0 lead. Hudson finally settled down and started to play good hockey in the second half of that first period. Bishop eluding the forecheck of Johnson. Puck came behind, and now it's sent into the Hudson zone by Kalenda. Kalenda got the third goal for Superior. Actually, it was a beautiful unassisted goal where he fought off a check by Zick and put a shot over the shoulder of Patrick from nearly the goal line. So that gave Superior their 3-0 lead. A shot, pass in front. Contney taken off the puck. Dahlbeck back to get it. Dahlbeck wheeling around the circle, sends it wide. There's Bukowski sending it in wide of the net and sent out of the Hudson zone by Ryan Dow. The puck sent back in by Mergen. Here's Josh Perrin back battling with Dahlbeck. Puck comes out to Dow. Dow decides to skate it out. Dow dumps it into the zone, and that's his first line. Will take a break here. Puck sent by Mergen. Back over to Bukowski. Puck left out of the Hudson zone. A puck sent in by Dardine. Puck intercepted there by Husebo. Husebo right in front. Great opportunity. Another opportunity. Oh man, Husebo picked that pass. Went in right on Pettengill. Shot, rebound came on the stick of Dardine. Dardine tried to 5-hole it. Didn't make it in. Then McSorley came in. Both were hacking away. Best scoring opportunity of the night for Hudson. Not surprising it comes from this good forechecking unit out here, centered by Evan Husebo. Superior switches up lines. It's a line we haven't seen much of tonight. It's number 20, Minor. There's a shot in front. Oh, shot just over, just deflected wide. McSorley had a good whack at it down there. Battling behind there are Dardine. Dardine gets it in front. Oh, just off the stick. There's Perrin trying to get it in front. Stolen by Dardine. Dardine with a great opportunity there. Now we got a penalty on Superior. Puck taken in. Now we'll have a penalty. Cross check on Superior's smallest guy on the ice. That's Dushkin. So Dushkin gets a cross check, and Hudson goes on the power play. It seemed like a power play there, but we've seen that kind of great forechecking pressure by the Husebo line. They got 5 shots there in the span of less than a minute. This shot comes back to Cody Johnson. Johnson sends it in front, deflected off to the corner. Dow sends it to Perrin. Perrin back to Dow. Puck knocked down by Dahlbeck. Dahlbeck sends it out to Contney. Now Dahlbeck hot in front. Now Dahlbeck can fly because Dow is the fastest guy on the Hudson team. Dahlbeck got by him there. Now Superior just killing some time. And we got a high stick, and that'll bring a face-off down in the Hudson zone. Minute 27 left in the penalty to Dushkin. Looks like Dow will take the face-off against Contney. Here's Perrin with the puck, coming around the net, building up speed. Kicks it out of the zone, gets it up to Zarfus into the zone, got around McCoshin. Zarfus sends it in front, knocked down by Bishop. Tries to get it. Oh, puck just cleared the zone. Perrin back to set up. Hudson has now evened up the shots. Hudson's been playing a lot better. But damage had been done. They were down 3-0 before they really started playing. Here's Johnson trying to thread the puck past Bishop. Bishop sends it down the zone. Perrin with the puck now. 49 seconds left on the Hudson power play. Long pass up to Johnson at center ice. Johnson rings it around the boards. Drewski over there. Drewski leaves it for Dow. Dow leaves it. Drewski sends it back to Zarfus. Zarfus with the puck back to Johnson on the point. Johnson tries to get it in front. Kept in by Perrin. Perrin shoots it back in front. Tip over the net by Zarfus. Drewski sends it wide to Johnson. Johnson backhands it between his legs back to Zarfus. Zarfus stays on the puck. Zarfus sends it back through the rough skates. Drewski's got it. Drewski loses a puck back there. Now he picks it up again. Taken off the puck. And Perrin's got it. Now that'll kill the Hudson power play. And there's a long attempted clearing pass by Dahlbeck. Dahlbeck has got a couple options to pass. Now Dow comes away with it. Dow, Hudson with a 3-on-2 here. Dow going wide. down front. Dow tried to slide it to the far post, didn't get much on it. That's been kind of the story of the night for Hudson. They're getting in down deep, but they're not getting a lot of wood on their shots. I think it's more nervousness than anything because Superior is in the vicinity, but they're not really working the body that hard. The puck comes out to center ice. Kostik's got it, dumps it back into the Superior zone. There's Mergen with it. Mergen tried to go to his partner. McSorley wins that battle, sends it back down in. Mergen with the puck. Mergen taken off the puck by Husebo. Now Dardine with it. Dardine and Husebo with that persistent forecheck pressure that these guys are so good at. Now puck taken by Husebo. Husebo reverses, sends it out to Zick. Zick shot in front, kicked wide by Pettengill. Now Husebo battling in back. Now it looks like Superior finally is going to clear the puck. Comes out to center ice. Kostic, puck comes on. Hudson net steered wide. Zick with it. Zick and Kalenda. Zick loses his footing down there. Kalenda comes back with it. Dahlbeck picks it up. Dahlbeck picked up the turnover and deposited over the left shoulder of Mitch Patrick. And even though Hudson had constant pressure for the first 5 minutes of this period, Superior draws first blood. That is a big goal. That is a devastating goal. Hudson came out flying. And so Dahlbeck, the leading scorer from Kalenda. Good forecheck pressure. Great shot there by Dahlbeck. He is the leading scorer. You can see why he's got over 50 points this year. Shots are even, but the score decidedly in Superior's favor. Okay, number 20 Minor gets an assist. Now 4-on-2 here shaping up for Superior. Puck, big rebound, and another goal. That was Dahlbeck, I believe, that got the rebound. Well, only 25 seconds later in Superior. Superior buries another one, jumps out to huge lead here, 5-0. Mike Stoskov's taking a timeout here. Well, Dahlbeck, two scores here in so he shot by Tallis, deflected wide, and Dahlbeck picked up the rebound with Patrick down and buried on top of the net. So 2 goals in about 25 seconds for Superior. Tough to swallow here. Hudson really came out flying, really dominated play for the first 5 minutes of the period. Superior had barely been down in the Hudson zone. Hudson's sent their backup goalie, Strakota, in. He's a freshman. He's seen very limited playing time for Hudson so far this year. Well, it's got to be playing out like a nightmare for Hudson. They thought they matched up real well with Superior, but key mistakes in their defensive zone, Superior has capitalized on virtually every one. So I think Coach, even though Patrick is a veteran goalie, he's only a sophomore. Patrick's played all but 3 periods, giving up just over 2 goals a game. Superior seems to have scouting him, and they're shooting high, and have buried the last 2 over his shoulder. Actually, the last 3 goals. So a big hill became a mountain now. Hudson down by 5. About a third of the way through the second period here. play coach Stoskov had some magic words. Dakota stays in the game for Hudson. Hudson brings out the Johnson line. Face off against McCoshen. Puck comes back to Tallis. Perrin's got it. Perrin sends it hard through center ice. Bishop shot deflected. Now puck sent back in. Tallis. And there's Dow. There's battle for the puck. Zarfus nearly got on it. Spear got him just enough interference. There's Dow knocking down that attempted clearing pass to Klenda. Dakota leaves it for Perrin. Perrin sends it around to Dow. Dow with the puck. Sends it over to Zarfus. Zarfus up to Johnson. Johnson into the Spear zone. Johnson pivots. Tries to get it back to Zarfus. Intercepted there by McCoshen. Now, Kalenda, who's had a big game so far with a goal and an assist, skates it in. It's an offside, and that'll bring a face-off just outside the Hudson zone. Well, we've got Beinlake coming out to take the face-off now against Minor. There's Kostic getting it out of the zone up to Mitch Patrick. Patrick carries it into the zone. Beinlake dumps it in on net. Drusky back. There's a younger Dahlbeck, Dave Dahlbeck there. There's Zick controlling the puck at center ice. Kostic back with the puck now. Dahlbeck in hot pursuit now. Kostic showing some of his speed. Kostic ridden off the puck. Good job by Bukowski. Boy, he's big for a freshman. Big, strong kid. There's a shot by Beinlake. Went wide. Patrick sends it back for Drusky. Drusky ridden off the puck. Puck comes out to the blue line. Kept in by Zick. Zick, little backhander. Beinlake on the puck. Beinlake shot blocked by Minor. Puck comes back. Drusky tried to get it to Beinlake in front. Spartans coming out of the zone. Long pass by Dahlbeck. Chipped in by Minor. And here's Kostic back with the puck. Kostic sends it up to Drusky. Drusky gets it to center ice to Beinlake. Beinlake up to Patrick. Patrick into the Spear zone. Controls the puck. Gets it. Oh, just a beautiful pass there by Patrick. Now he tries to center it. Hudson switching lines. Nice effort there by Mitch Patrick. Hudson tags up. Good forechecking again by Husebo. Husebo over to Dardine. Dardine battling. Dardine stays on the puck. Tries to get it to McSorley. Now the puck comes out. There's Luthner. Sends it over to Dahlbeck. Dahlbeck and Perrin one-on-one. Perrin hard pass over to Luthner. There's Contney with it. Contney and Perrin. There's Bishop shot wide. Puck comes over to Kostic. Kostic wings it around to Perrin. Perrin up to McSorley, and McSorley out of the zone. Now Bishop skates away with the puck. Stakota makes his first save in playoff Hudson playoff history here. There's a puck kicked up. Stakota knocks that down. Now Kostic comes out with it. Here's Perrin skating with the puck. Works around a man. Perrin's shot went wide. Now we got a interference call on McCoshen, and Hudson will go on the power play. Hudson had good pressure in their first power play. So with 9:53 left, Hudson goes on their second power play of the game. Spears had one power play. They did score their second goal on that. Now the visiting team, which is always in the lighter colored jersey, gets the last switch. So Superior brings out Minor to take the face-off against Dow. Dow wins that. Perrin over to Johnson. Johnson shot in front. Rebound, and Zarfus puts it home. Well, Hudson took all of 5 seconds to score their first goal of the game. And the scoring on that will be Zarfus from Johnson and Perrin. And Hudson finally dents the scoreboard here at the 9:48 mark. So Hudson back in on the scoreboard. Big win on the face-off there. Dow coming away with it. Well, one thing you know when you play Superior, you cannot beat yourself. And Hudson's turnovers in the defensive zone have really cost them big time. There have been 3 turnovers in the Hudson zone that have led to, there's a pass in front, shot by Tolis, went wide. Superior moving the puck around. He shot in front, Cola knocks it down. Big rebound. Now there's a referee's arm up. There is a trip. So Hudson goes back on the power. I don't know. Dow was called for that trip. That sure it was difficult to swallow as Hudson just goes on the. Just got their first score. There's Bishop in front. Tried to hit Luthner for a tip in front. There's a Mitch Patrick with an opportunity down here. He's battling with Bishop. Patrick fends him off. Patrick's been playing awfully tough. Kills some key seconds back there. Patrick staying on the forecheck. Spear setting up. Bishop now skating it out. Sends it up to Luthner. To Contney. Hits. There's Dahlbeck with the puck. Dahlbeck, hard shot, kicked off. And Perrin, attempted clearing pass, knocked down by Bishop. Puck comes in. And now it's cleared by Hudson, but not very far. Drisky out on the penalty kill, replacing Ryan Dow. Puck comes in front. There's Patrick battling with Luthner.
Guys, keep working. Not giving up here.
Perrin working his man now. A shot, pass in front. Another shot. Bishop's shot deflected wide off in the corner, right back on Bishop's stick. Bishop's another shot in front. Now Drisky clears it. Hudson changes up the forward. Superior quickly back into the Hudson zone. Shot in front. Ends up on Cody Johnson's stick. Johnson stick handling through center ice. Johnson Zarfus there. Puck sent back to center ice. Hudson's Perrin sends it back into the Superior zone. 20 seconds left on the Superior power play. They rattled off a number of shots. Again, Superior's D's really try to create rebounds with their shots. They're not necessarily trying to score. They're down on the half boards is Kostic in there battling against Kalenda. Kalenda, a big, strong forward. Now Raiders back to full strength here. A puck comes out. Or Kostic sends it up, not quite out. Again, there's a pass in front. That attempted pass was now sent out by Dow. Dow pinned to the boards there. Miner gives it to Kalenda. Kalenda around the check by Kostic. Now the puck comes out. Dahlbeck sends it wide through the crease. Puck chipped back in by Mergen. Now, attempted pass in front, knocked wide by Hudson. Spear really buzzing down on the Hudson net now. Dow's got it. Dow flips it. And here's Perrin to Johnson. Johnson splitting the D's. Johnson leaves it to Perrin. Perrin, oh, Zarfus. Zarfus with his shot went just wide. Perrin just skated over that centering pass by Cody Johnson. There's Usable out there on the forecheck. Kostic sends it into the Superior zone. Puck iced by Superior. And that'll bring a face-off down in the Superior zone. Well, Hudson's line that's generated the most pressure through the game has been this line centered by Evan Husable. They work very well together. They actually play a superior kind of style of hockey. They forecheck aggressively, and the other two forwards really support well. There's puck coming out into the corner. Bishop sends it around to Dahlbeck. Dahlbeck back to Bishop. And then over to Tolis. Tolis chips it up high off the glass and out to Luthner. Knocked down by Usable. Usable battling below us here. Now Usable sends it through. Ends up being sent into the zone by Contney. Zick and Dahlbeck battling back there. Zick battling, kicking, scrapping, and it ends up on Luthner's stick. Luther sends it in front. McSorley tried to hit a backhand pass. McSorley battling. Now the puck comes out, controlled by Bishop. Bishop in front. Contney tried to tip in there. Dahlbeck back to Bishop. Bishop again a shot in front. McSorley backhand. Well, Hudson forwards are really trying to get off the ice right now. The puck comes out. Tolis keeps it in. Oh, Dahlbeck with it. Dahlbeck. All three Hudson forward, or to the both these now. Puck stays on the stick of Contney. Contney back out to Bishop. Puck comes in front. Goes behind the net. Ends up on Contney's stick. Contney sends it wide to Tolis. Tolis pass behind Contney. Now finally McSorley ices the puck. No, the goalie got out and stopped that icing. Here's Dow out. Dow puts it back in the Superior zone. Good hustle coming out of the box. Puck takes a funny bounce. Now Perrin dumps it into the far corner. Hudson tags up. Minute 22 left in the second period here. Puck comes wide. McCoshen's got it, skating into the Hudson zone. Shot deflected high and wide by Strakota. The puck comes back to Johnson. Johnson flips it out of the zone, and it's sent back in by Mergen. On Johnson's stick now. Johnson does a high flip that ends up in the rafters. So Hudson came out flying to start the second period. Superior's first rush down the ice, netted a goal, and then 25 seconds later, Superior on another turnover in the Hudson zone got the second goal, and Hudson was able to creep a little bit closer on a power play goal, just 5 seconds into that power play goal. But this last half of the period now, Superior's really been controlling play. Puck comes out. There's Dahlbeck shot, deflected wide. And Contney battling back there with Zick. Contney gets it all the way back to Tolis. Tolis shot knocked down. Puck comes back to Dahlbeck. Dahlbeck's pass intercepted by Johnson. Johnson sends it up. Puck comes and is tipped out of the zone by Zarfus. Bishop sends it back in. 14 seconds left here. Now here's Johnson. Boy, that was shaping up good. Too bad there wasn't a little more time left. Johnson waiting for help to come up. Dow streaked down the slot late, but just after the whistle blows, so no opportunity to bring this game a little bit closer. Well, to recap the second period, Hudson for the first 5 minutes of the period really had a lot of pressure on Superior, but Superior's literally the first time they got into the Hudson zone. Pat Dahlbeck buried a shot with assists from Kalenda and number 20 Minor. It was a shot, big rebound, and Mr. Dahlbeck, the leading scorer for Superior, jumped on that. Then only 25 seconds later, on another turnover, another big rebound, Dahlbeck put it home with assists from Contney and Tolis, and Superior was out to a 5-0 lead. Superior got their first penalty of the game at the 9:53 mark when McCoshen went in for interference. Hudson wasted no time, scoring 5 seconds into that power play where Zarfus put in a rebound off a shot from Cody Johnson. Second assist going to Josh Perrin. And then Hudson was able to kill off a power play late in the period when Dow went in for a trip. But Superior out to a comfortable 5-1 lead here. Well, it's going to take a little luck and a lot of skill here for Hudson to climb back in. They looked a little tired towards the end of the period on a couple of these shifts. Hudson primarily skating their first and second lines. So we will see. It went from a big hill at 3-0 to somewhat of a small mountain with Hudson down 5-0. But we'll see you back here for the third period and hope for a little magic on the part of the Raiders. Okay, welcome back to the start of the third period here. Sectional playoff game here between the Superior Spartans and Hudson Raiders. Superior has scored 5 goals in their first 13 shots to jump out to a commanding 5-1 lead over the Raiders. 17 minutes left here to see if the Raiders can mount some sort of a miracle. Superior actually scored on 2 out of their first 3 shots in the second period. They came in with a 10-6 shot advantage and a 3-0 lead to start the second. Hudson came out, put a lot of pressure on for the first 5 minutes. First time down into the Hudson zone, Superior was able to score, and then 25 seconds later, on a big rebound, Dalbeck scored both goals for Superior, and they came out to a 5-0 lead. Hudson scored very quickly on their lone power play of the night and came back. Now here's Johnson with a shot, went wide of Pettengill. Good start for Hudson. Puck intercepted at center ice. Zarfus sends it back in. Bishop, a very calm, steady defenseman for Superior. Puck comes back to Johnson at center ice. One-on-one, shoots hard against Pettengill. Pettengill sends the puck off into the corner. Now Bishop skates it out and dumps it into the Hudson zone. Superior's been running 3 lines consistently tonight. There's Dow intercepting that clearing pass. Now Dow skating it out of the Superior zone. Dow dumps it in, and Hudson switches lines. Good first shift by Hudson. They're going to need quite a bit of luck and a lot of skill to get back in this game. Josh Perrin taking the puck. Dalbeck steals, gets it in front. A little long for Contney. There's Bukowski sending it wide of the net. Dalbeck on the half boards. Dalbeck sends it knocked down by bodies in front. Puck high off the glass. Usable over to get it. Usable sends it back into neutral ice. Went out of play. A minute and a half gone here in the third period. Hudson's Usable taking the face-off against Luthner. Usable sends it hard into the zone. Now a race for the puck. Pettengill came all the way out of the net. There's a shot back. Oh, that would have been one of those lucky goals. Pettengill way out of the net to send it back out of the zone. McSorley got a stick on it, but it went wide of the net. That could really get Hudson going. The puck comes around to McSorley. McSorley tried to kick it. Luthner's got it. Shot in front. And Contney puts it in. Oh no, there's a killer. Strakota knocked it down, but it kept trickling and went back over the goal line. So Superior, minute 53 in. So Dalbeck hits Contney, parked high in the slot. Parkney's hard shot trickled through the pads of Strakota, and Superior takes a 6-1 lead. McCoshen, puck comes out on the Taylor Zarfus. Bishop rides Zarfus off. Dow in, Tolas sends it back. Pinching is Kostic, sends a shot through the slot. Dahlbeck got that. That's a hat trick. Okay, scoring on that. Dahlbeck from Wakowiak and Perrin coming over to Johnson. Johnson into the zone. There's Zarfus trying to stick handle through. Bishop picked his pocket. Bishop passes it up to Kalenda. Kalenda, soft shot up and off the pads of Strakota. Now there's Zarfus coming in, 2-on-1. Zarfus shot deflected high off the shoulder of Pentongill. Now we got an interference call on Superior. Okay, well, Minor goes in for another interference call. He was in the box the last time when Hudson went on a power play. Hudson scored only 5 seconds into that. Hudson has had an effective power play this year. Ryan Dow taking the face off. Cody Johnson drops back to the blue line. And Drisky taking the face off. That face-off sent by Cotney back in. Now Dow's got it. Dow over to Zarfus. Zarfus out to Johnson. Johnson tried to get it in front. And Perrin shoots, deflected. Oh, tipped off the crossbar. Perrin's shot nearly went in there. There's a shot in front. Hit traffic by Zarfus. Puck comes hard around. Perrin knocks it down. Perrin sends it in front. There's a tip. There's a rebound. Whiskey had an opportunity, now Perrin in. Drisky hit hard there by Mergen as he tried to get that rebound. I don't know what the call was there, but must have been a man in the crease. Brings the face-off outside the Superior zone. There's Dow taking the face-off. Cotney, and it comes back to Perrin. Perrin over to Johnson. Johnson sends it up a little long for Dow. Puck squirted by Tolas. Now Bishop, who's a very calm defenseman, sends it into the Hudson zone. Dow takes it. Reverses field, now comes across center ice, sends it to Johnson. Johnson, here's a breakaway. There's Dahlbeck, who's already got a hat trick, and he scores a shorthanded goal. Hudson, Perrin got caught up after Dahlbeck intercepts it. Dahlbeck puts it away for a shorty. Into this power play for Hudson, Superior gets their 7th goal on a shorthanded goal by Dahlbeck, his 4th goal of the night. Dahlbeck all alone there. Now, Perrin tried. There's a pet. Oh boy. Now Superior gets another shorthanded goal. Puck shot under Dakota's pads. Luther hit Plunkett, and so that's Luther scoring on an assist from Plunkett. And Superior racks up an insurmountable lead here. Now we're on running time. So 2 shorthanded goals for Superior really put this game out of reach. And Plunkett tips the puck back to Zick. Zick sends it around for Kostic. Their puck, Beinleck trying to muscle through. Puck chipped back into the Hudson zone. Minor after it. Kostic beats him to the puck. Leaves it for Zick. Zick taken off the puck by Minor. Drusky sends it long into neutral ice, knocked down and sent back into the Hudson zone. Comes back to Drusky on the half boards. Drusky sends it off the boards, gets it up to Beinlich. Beinlich stick handling, gets it into the zone. There's Mergen might go to the box for that. Well, at 27, Bukowski goes to the box for interference. So Superior once again on the penalty kill. Unfortunately, they scored 2 shorthanded goals on their last penalty kill. Hudson back out. Hudson, in the first Superior penalty of the game, scored only 5 seconds in for their only goal. So Dow taking the face-off against Cotton. Well, I'm kind of at a loss for words. I expected this to be a tight game, end-to-end game. If you look at the shots, you would never expect an 8-1 game. Drusky back to Johnson. Johnson shot in front, kicked wide by Pettengill. Bishop with the puck, gets it over to half boards. Johnson's got it over to Perrin. Perrin one times it in. Now Contney's got it. Contney sends it wide to Dahlbeck. Comes over to Johnson. Johnson gets it back to Dow. Dow leaves it where Johnson picks it up. Johnson sends it around the boards. Now Perrin's got it. Perrin skating into the Superior zone. Tried to stick handle around his man. Now the puck. There's Dahlbeck again on another breakaway. Dow there to help him. And Dahlbeck misses probably the first shot of the night. He's been red hot. Puck comes up. There's Johnson taking in at neutral ice. Johnson into the zone. Looking for help. It's Perrin. Perrin's got it. Perrin sends it in front. Tried to... Oh, looks like we got another... it's Superior with a high stick. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for a full minute here. That's Tullis going to the box for a high stick. And Hudson. Hudson's got to take advantage of this. Here's Drusky with the puck. Drusky sends it wide to Johnson. Johnson shot into him. Now Superior with a 2-on-1 the other way. There's Luther. And Sirkota got back in there. Knocked that. It was a big rebound. Luther shot it. Sirkota got back up, knocked it down. I think Hudson's first line is just exhausted. They're making uncharacteristic plays. Here's Drusky with the puck. Drusky skating it into the Superior zone. Leaves it for Dow. Dow over to Johnson. Johnson skates over it. No, Superior just dumps the puck. 14 seconds left in the 5-on-3. Hudson's guys trying to do a little bit too much. There's Kostic with speed into the zone. Dahlbeck, puck comes back to Zarfus. Zarfus around to check. Zarfus in front. Puck deflected. There's Dahlbeck out. Dahlbeck almost got another breakaway. Now Drusky with the puck. Drusky coming in, shot deflected. There it comes over towards Zarfus. Now McCoshin with it. McCoshin sends it out and out of the zone. Hudson has 40 seconds left here in the power play. Shot sent on net. And Superior, with 30 seconds left to kill, sends it out of the Hudson zone. Zick's got it, flips it in. Back on Bishop's stick. Bishop, who hasn't made a mistake all night, sends it over where it ends up on the stick of McSorley. McSorley dumps it in. 15 seconds left on the Hudson power play. Puck comes over to Dardine. Dardine out to Zick. Zick shot deflected by Minor. The puck comes out to Zick. Zick can't control it. Man, Tullis comes out of the zone. Pass in front. That's Contney with it. Being worked by McSorley. There's Mergen coming into the zone, taking off. Now, McSorley comes away with it. McSorley sends a shot wide. Comes all the way over to Contney. Now puck comes on Husebo's stick. Husebo looking for space. Gets knocked off the puck by Mergen. Now comes up to center to neutralize. Spence Corum, who's seen his first action of the night, sends it over. Aaron's got it, chips it out of the Hudson zone. Now Ryan Haynes comes in. Haynes flips the shot behind the net. Sarno in. Mike Sarno is senior and Haynes is senior, seeing their first action tonight. Well, there's a shot coming in front. He skips wide. Is Zarfus with it? Zarfus and Haynes. Zarfus in hard to the the Superior zone. Zarfus wheeling around the net, ridden off by Kalenda. Puck comes in front. Haynes nearly got a stick on it. Puck comes out to Spence Corum. Corum sends it in front. Big deflection. Oh, the bouncing puck went over Haynes' stick. Now Kalenda skates it out. Kalenda around the attempted check by Perrin. Corum did a nice job stick checking Kalenda off. Now they call an offside there. Well, this Superior team is a better team. I did not see the game when Hudson went up to Superior in December. It was a fairly close game. Superior coming away with a 3-1 win up there. 6:20 left here. We're on running clock. Tullis sends it into the Hudson zone. Perrin around to get it. Perrin up to Drewski. Drewski chips it up. Beinlich can't quite get there. Now we got another penalty on Superior. There's Beinlich with the puck. Beinlich in one-on-one. Beinlich couldn't quite get around Bukowski. So we got a trip. We got a trip on Broberg. I think he's seeing his first action. So Broberg in the box. The only time the clock stops is on penalties. Well, Superior's Cannon facing off against Dow. Comes back to Johnson. Johnson rings it around. Comes on the stick of Bukowski. Bukowski gets it up to Cannon. Puck taken off the puck. There's Johnson with the puck. Johnson shot, tried to shoot high, deflected high and out of play. Well, Superior's Pettengill, not a very big goalie, but very athletic. Actually, he looks quite a bit like the Badgers goalie, Shane Connolly, when he's in the net. There's Dow with a face-off. Dow comes away with it. Dow trying to handle it, stick handle through traffic. Zarfus picks it up, comes out to Johnson. Perrin sends it in front. Hand pass down there. Superior. The puck knocked down by Dow. Cannon's got it. Cannon dumps it into the Hudson zone and out of play. So unfortunately, when the puck goes out and Hudson's on a power play, they can't stop the clock. Hudson will switch lines here. Guys looking pretty dejected here. 40 seconds left on the Hudson power play. Here's Miner taking the face off. Husebo kicks it out. Sent in by Mergen. Puck picked up by Josh Perrin behind the net. Perrin sends it over. McSorley. McSorley hits Dardine. Dardine knocked off the puck by Bronson. Puck comes wide to Kostic and into the Superior zone. Mergen sends it around. Perrin over there to knock it down. 9 seconds left on the Hudson power play. Well, now Perrin with it. Karen reverses field, sends a shot in there, knocked down. Jardine kicking off the puck by Mergen. And now Miner comes away with it. Oh, Superior just killing clock now. Puck here's Ryan Haynes. Oh, almost had a backhand, lost control of the puck right there, right in the high slot. A long pass up to Conti, dumps it into the Hudson zone. Dahlbeck out there. Dahlbeck's done a lot of damage. He's got half the goals for Superior. He's a big-time player. 3 years on varsity. There's a Dahlbeck with the puck. Dahlbeck shot deflected. Now it comes in front. Haynes ridden off the puck. There's a deflection in front. Chips just over the Hudson's goal. Puck in front. Shakota knocks it. No. Zarfus takes the puck away, skates it out alone against the Superior blue liners. There's Zarfus back. Now puck ends up on Bishop's stick. Bishop reverses field, sends it up to Luthner, knocked down by Drewiski. Drewiski sends it in to the Superior zone. 2:20 left here in the game. Bishop with the puck. Beinlich knocks it down. Kostic shot. Stopped by Pettengill. Well, about 2 minutes left here. Superior with a tremendous lead here, 8-1 over the Raiders. Very surprising. The Raiders have played tough in every game this year. Never been more than a goal or two out of it. So hard one to watch here for the players, coaches, and fans. Now the puck comes out of the Hudson zone. Puck comes up to Mitch Patrick. There's puck coming up to Beinlich. Beinlich gets it to Patrick. Patrick shot saved by Pettengill. Well, Hudson has had a number of shots, a number of good chances. Superior tends to just get enough of people so they can't get good wood on their shots. Just like we saw there. There's Beinlich taking the face off. Puck ends up on the stick of Bronson. Bronson sends it up. There's Karen with the puck. Karen skates it out. Karen out into neutral ice now, sends it wide. Puck comes wide to Dushkin. Dushkin shot, knocked down. Johnson steals the attempted shot. Johnson gets it over to Karen. Karen tried to reverse it. A little give and go to Johnson. Ends up on Johnson's stick. Now they're calling it offside. So, nothing falling right for the Raiders tonight. Superior has waltzed through section 1 here, winning. They came in here having outscored their two opponents by 16-4. And they do a number on Hudson tonight, 8-1. So this will be the end of the road for the Hudson Raiders this year. They had an excellent year. I think some would have thought this had been a very close game. Superior came out and made the most of their opportunities, scoring 5 goals on their first 13 shots and never looked back. They racked up 3 goals, 2 of which were shorthanded here in the third period, and skate away to an 8-1 win. So, tough loss for the Raiders. Unexpectedly one-sided win for the Superior Spartans. Like I said earlier, they're a better team than Hudson saw in December. They're a bigger Superior team than I've seen in a long time. They've got definitely a star in Pat Dahlbeck, number 6. Very steady defenseman, and number 18, Bishop, and some very good system that they play. Guys are always in position. They make good tape-to-tape passes. They're a very solid representative for Northern Wisconsin, going down to the state tournament in Madison next weekend. I'd like to pay a little tribute to the 8 seniors for Hudson that just have skated their last game in order, by numeral anyway. Phil Drewiski, number 11, 3-year varsity player. Mike Sarno, number 12, center, 3-year varsity player. Number 17, Caleb Kostick, played a tremendous number of minutes this year. He's also a 3-year varsity player. Second leading scorer for a defenseman for the Raiders this year with 23 points on the season. Very solid young man. Cody Johnson, number 18, Hudson's leading scorer, captain, logged a tremendous number of minutes for Hudson. I think he's got a future in hockey beyond high school. Josh Perrin, number 19, he and Cody Johnson, 4-year varsity players for the Hudson Raiders, and Coach Mike Stoskoff. Taylor Zarfus, number 20, second leading scorer for the Raiders, 3-year varsity player. He set a single game scoring record for Hudson this year by getting 7 goals against Eau Claire North. And then Hudson's Ryan Haynes, number 27, was an all-conference and all-Northwest offensive lineman. Did a surprising amount of scoring for the Raiders this year. It was fun to watch a big guy with good hands play. So those are the seniors for Hudson. Tough way for them to go out. I know they expected to make a strong showing and really thought they had a chance to beat these Superior Spartans, but number 6, Dahlbeck, with 4 goals tonight and a couple assists, had a huge night. McCoshin, number 23, on that checking line for Superior, did an excellent job defending Hudson's high-scoring first line. Jason Kalin, coach for Superior, taking the championship trophy. Like I said at the beginning of the night, it's almost a birthright for the Superior Spartans to go to the state hockey tournament in March. And they'll be again down there this year representing the Northwest Wisconsin at the state tournament. We wish them good luck. And I actually think they've got a very good chance if they play like they did against Hudson. So this will be our last broadcast for the year. It's been a fun year. Hudson finished the second half of the season very strong, but ended up 1 game short of going to Madison. So this has been Dave Drewiski and Paul Wiggins for the Hudson Blue Line Club. We're going to watch the Raiders salute their loyal fans here. A big group of fans here from Hudson tonight. And they're going to salute them for all the support they've given them since they first laced up skates. It's always hard to watch the last game of the season, but there's only one team that ends up winning at the end. And, well, let's hope it's the Superior Spartans, because we do play a good brand of hockey up here in northwestern Wisconsin. So, good night, and thanks for joining us. Dave Drewiski and Paul Wiggins. Come out and see a hockey game sometime.